Hello everyone, this is Marcus from MiloX News, your reliable source of financial news. Are you interested in the world of fintech and digital banking? Have you heard about SoFi Technologies and wondered why their shares are pulling back? Well, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll dive deep into SoFi's recent performance, their upcoming plans, and the impact of the Supreme Court's decision on student loans on their business. Could SoFi's current situation be an opportunity for savvy investors? We'll explore this question and more. Here's a fascinating fact to get us started. Did you know that SoFi Technologies could potentially add up to $100 million per year to their revenues due to increased demand for their student loan refinancing? By the end of this video, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of SoFi's current financial landscape, their future prospects, and how you, as an investor, can navigate these developments. So, stay tuned and let's dive into the world of finance. SoFi Technologies, a company that has been on everyone's lips lately. SoFi is a fintech company, or financial technology company, that operates as a digital bank. Currently, SoFi shares are trading for around $7.93. The most bearish analysts believe the company could fall to around $3 over the next 12 months, while the most bullish analysts believe the company could surge to $14 in the same period. Recently, SoFi announced their plans to host a conference call regarding their financial metrics for the second quarter of 2023. This conference is scheduled for July 31, 2023, at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. You can visit their website for more information about this earnings call. Personally, I think this will be a rather positive earnings call, as if we look at the history of their earnings calls, the majority of them are very impressive. Now, let's talk about why SoFi's shares are pulling back right now. Despite the very positive news from the Supreme Court's decision on student loans, which many investors thought would invigorate SoFi investors, why has this caused SoFi to pull back in their overall price? Well, first off, I want to say it's due to pre-anticipatory expectations. The Supreme Court's decision on student loan repayments and student loan forgiveness is extremely relevant to SoFi Technologies and is very positive for the long-term prospects of this company. However, since investors were already anticipating this good news, that increased the overall share price, meaning that the gains that SoFi received were already baked into their overall share price. Now, although it's hard to know exactly what will happen next, overall, we've only had good news surrounding SoFi Technologies. With their upcoming earnings report, that will add fuel to the fire, potentially increasing their share price even more after the pullback. I also like how this Supreme Court decision will increase SoFi Technologies' revenues because it will increase demand for their student loan refinancing, which could essentially add up to $100 million per year to SoFi Technologies. Before we continue, I want to remind you that if you're enjoying this content, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. That helps us a lot. Now, let's talk about the strategy we should follow and why SoFi's shares rose so quickly. The fintech had a couple of catalysts during June. The first one was the passage of the debt ceiling deal, which positively impacted all market stocks. This also led to the provision of the end of the student loan moratorium, which SoFi has been lobbying against and even sued the federal government over. In summary, SoFi Technologies has had an incredible run, not only in their share price, but also in their overall financial metrics. The only thing we need to watch out for, and this is why I personally took profits and am now looking to rebuy into the company, is because their price-to-sales ratio jumped from 3.5 to 4.7, meaning that this company is overvalued right now for a fintech banking institution. To conclude, I want to reiterate that the long-term trajectory of the stock is still completely intact despite some near-term volatility. But for investors who only think stocks go up, and how it jumped from $5 to $9, and then somehow it's going to magically jump from $9 to $15, that just doesn't seem to be in the cards for SoFi Technologies right now. Well, that's all for today on MiloX News. I hope you enjoyed the video and found the information useful. If so, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments in the comment section. Until next time.